You knew as we got closer to release, the new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem film would just get worse and worse and worse. That's how it usually works when you're already woke. The closer you get, the more woke you see when you get closer to that release date in theaters. And that thus is the case with this film. We have a new clip, the first clip from the film, that depicts Splinter as an anti-human bigot. So let's get into this here. The clip actually begins dramatically depicting the turtles gearing up for what appears to be their first mission and then leaping over rooftops. However, it is quickly revealed that their mission is anything but serious. They turn it into a giant joke. They don't take anything seriously anymore. This is Taika Waititi levels of humor here. Rather, they have been tasked by Master Splinter to go grocery shopping. After Michelangelo reads off the grocery list, Leonardo, a little bit of misspelling there, gives out assignments to each of his brothers on what they will get from the list. He then warns, and remember, don't let any human see you, because why? All of the turtles then recite an anti-human screed taught to them by Master Splinter. This is what it says. Humans are the demon scum of the earth. Avoid them. Don't say hi. They lust to murder that which is different from them. To interact with them is to die. If you didn't think this came from Splinter, well, Leonardo makes it clear that it does. He says, and hey, I know that's objectively prejudiced, but that's what Dad taught us. The Turtles then share a number of pop culture references about different celebrities they think are cool, such as Tom Brady, Beyonce, and Drake. Leonardo then adds, look, we all think humans are cool, but we got a job to do. And then the clip basically ends. Anyone who knows anything about the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles knows that this is not what Splinter would be teaching his children. He would not be teaching the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles to be prejudiced against humans. It is absolutely ridiculous, even going back so far as the original comic book issue, the original one-shot Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles comic book issue. You can see here that Splinter is describing his master Hamato Yoshi as beloved. He says, my tale begins some 20 years ago. I was a young rat, a pet, bought and cared for by my beloved master. Beloved. That's not someone who's going to be prejudiced against humans, calling them demon scum. While my master was training, my cage was kept in his dojo, and it amused him to see me mimic his movements. And then he kind of just goes on and explains how he learns how to the art of ninjutsu. Later on in the book, after the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles have defeated a number of the members of the Purple Dragon, the police begin arriving on the scene, and they're described as potential allies. Leonardo says, we don't like to run from those who could be our allies, but they would not understand us. You can see right there in that first panel. In the previous panel, on the previous page, the police are showing up. He's clearly referring to the New York Police Department in that panel. So I don't think that the Turtles would be referring to the police as potential allies if they thought that all humans were demon scum and were lusting for murder. You want further evidence? We can go to the second issue. After Leonardo, Raphael, and Donatello rescue April O'Neil from a number of robotic dogs called Mousers created by Baxter Stockman, Stockman decides to ransom the city of New York for $20 million or he will topple one of the World Trade Center towers. The deadline he set passes and the building comes crumbling down. Upon seeing this on the television, Splinter sends the Turtles and O'Neil to put a stop to Stockman and end his wanton destruction of New York City. If Splinter really thought humans were demon scum, he probably would be supporting Baxter Stockman and letting them just be destroyed by the crazed man instead of working with another human to prevent the absolute destruction of the city, deaths of probably millions of people that could be affected by his terrorist actions. And then if you want to go back to the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie from the 1990s, Splinter has been captured by Shredder and the Foot Clan. While tied up, Danny Pennington, a recruit of the Foot Clan, comes to speak with him. Splinter tells him, how can a face so young wear so many burdens? Some say that the path from inner turmoil begins with a friendly ear. My ear is open if you care to use it. He then proceeds to briefly converse with Pennington about the problems he's having with his father being too engrossed with his work to pay him any attention. It's hard to imagine that someone who thinks humans are demon scum, lusting after murder, would converse with them and be like, hey, tell me your burdens. I can maybe help you with it. Maybe get it off your chest. What's going on? Let me hear your problems. Maybe I can help you with it. It's just ridiculous. This movie is trash. Zero intention of seeing it. And just utter disrespect to Master Splinter. If you can't respect Master Splinter, you're not respecting the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And as Overlord DVD says, without respect, we reject.